Same notes?
Concert F.
Yeah, okay.
And one more time. And letter F.
In the fermata, Joel, do you want a release or a cutoff?
Release.
Okay. You're showing a cutoff. What do I mean?
I'm not sure.
Anybody? Yeah. How's he showing a cutoff?
You're kind of you're doing like a really quick motion, like you want to just chop off the air.
It's quick-ish, but I'm more concerned about one other element of it. The grip. Yeah, the Kung Fu death grip, right? This is closed. Cutoff is closed. If you want release, release is open. Okay? And there's times in music where we need cutoffs. I rail against the term in general terms all the time. But there's repertoire where it's not appropriate that it's this big Bach chorale fermata kind of release that rings in a CPA for 3 days. Sometimes we want ya. Sometimes we need from the repertoire. So sometimes, this is appropriate. But we use it when we mean to use it. Okay, so if you'd have said, I want to cut off, I think I want that notice, then you're getting what you want. So that's the, okay? Move on. You didn't look satisfied.
No, I wasn't.
About what?
One, I want to grip. It's hard for me not to.
Sure, you got to have it now.
And two, I didn't release at the end the way that I wanted to.
Okay. How so?
I came up instead of coming out.
Sure, sure. And then you came down too,
Yeah.
after coming up, so. Okay.
And can those of you over here play a concert B flat?
Same as
Same as
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. You see one of the interesting things that Joel might have just done even subconsciously with the sagittal plane? Did you do it on purpose or did you do it subconsciously?
subconsciously.
Yeah, kind of intuitively. I thought it might have been. You wanted them to concentrate on your left hand once you got to B4. You gave B4 for the left-hand side, and you wanted the folks over here to sustain that fermata. So what you did, and it's a great choice, and it's interesting, this musical choice that you did because you're a musical person. You said 1, 2, 3, 4, and like so. You put your left hand forward, and you took your right hand out of the conversation. Your baton went up here by your left shoulder. And it was a very clear gesture. What you meant was we're done with time, and it communicated very well. They released and they sustained without any insecurity really at all. We're hearing some of that insecurity here and there. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the rebound of 4, you moved this way, you took the baton out of the focus, and you brought your left hand forward, and it was a pretty communicative thing. Okay? Sure. One of the neatest things about it was that it was really just sort of organic, the way you did it. You had a musical thing in mind, you had some goals in mind, and the gestures manifest out of those things that you wanted to hear, and that's always a very cool thing. Thanks.